105.7. Playing the right side with Andrew O'Brien, and up front it'll be Vladislav Kamenev centering Harry Zolnarchuk on the left wing and Cody Bass on the right. Rockford in the road red with the white and black trim, white numbers on the back. In goal to my right is J.F. Berube. On defense, Eric Gustafsson and Darren Radish. And up front, Laurent Dauphin will center Matheson Acapelli on the left wing and Andreas Martinson on the right. Dauphin will take the draw with Kamenev at center. Two referees tonight, Pierre Lambert and Jared Ragusin. Ragusin will drop the puck. And the first period here from the Manpower Rink at the UW Milwaukee Panther Arena between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs is underway with the puck pushed to the far side of the ice. The red line, Darren Radish, the defenseman, will dump it in behind Anders Lindbeck. He's out of the goal to play it back on the far wall. It bounced away off the shins of Zolnarchuk, but he'll chase it down to the goal line in the far corner. Around the net to the right corner for Murphy. Murphy will slide it out to neutral. Gustafsson back at his own blue line. To the middle of the Admirals line, Dauphin. Dauphin will pass right wing. The play is offside, as Andreas Martinson was a step or two across on that right wing. 19:38 to go in the first period. No score between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs. Just underway here at Panther Arena. And the Admirals will be off tomorrow, but they'll be at Grand Rapids Sunday afternoon, a 3 o'clock Central Time face-off between the Admirals and the Griffins, who just beat the Admirals here the other night by the final score of 6-3 on Wednesday evening. Cody Bass will take the draw, his first game since suffering an injury in the second game of the year, October the 8th in Iowa. He's wearing a full face mask. He won the draw, and the Admirals get the puck left wing to the red line, and Zolnarchuk will slap it in behind the goaltender Berube. It got by him to the near corner. Zolnarchuk bumps into Gustafsson, but Gustafsson able to tap it to center, where O'Brien, right wing at the red line, threw it back. However, it deflected into the Ice Hogs bench first, so we'll have a draw next to J.F. Berube in the Ice Hog zone. 37 seconds gone in the first period. Both clubs getting a line change. David Kampf will come out and take the draw. Justin Kirkland will counter for the Admirals. Behind the Ice Hogs goal, Vili Polka clears. It bounced off a player, and now Yurko able to tip it ahead into the Admirals zone. Turned back from between the circles by Alex Carrier, right wing to Bobby Butler. Butler will dump the puck in behind the goal. David Kampf in the near corner now, and a penalty coming against the Admirals as Kampf was tripped up. So the Ice Hogs will go on a power play shortly here. The puck behind the Ice Hogs net. Extra attacker on as Berube makes his way to the bench. Yurko spinning with the puck in the near corner. Leaves it for Victor Svedberg. Svedberg will pass it left wing. Kampf, right wing pass to the red line for Hinostroza. He'll slide it across the Admirals blue line. Turned over there, and now we'll get a whistle And the penalty against Milwaukee's Justin Kirkland at 1:17 for a trip. So the Ice Hogs go on the power play, and it hasn't not really been the start that Milwaukee was looking for.
Milwaukee Admirals penalty, number 19, Justin Kirkland. 2 minutes for tripping. Penalty is at 1:17 of the first period.
So the Ice Hogs on the power play, 20.8% on the year. That's 8th in the league, 26th on the road, just 2 for 20. Admirals penalty kill dropped from 1st to 5th after going just 5 for 8 against Grand Rapids. 86.5% on home ice, 71.4%. Far circle, Kamenev wins the draw with Hinostroza. Sent around the goal from the far corner by Petter Granberg along the near boards to the Ice Hogs blue line. Power play stats all season brought to you by American Transmission Company, helping to keep the lights on, businesses running, and the ice frozen. Rockford controlling at its own blue line with Dauphin. He skated to the red, but turned back by Cody Bass, and now he'll drop the puck into the Rockford far circle. Ice Hogs defend the net to the right, and Ville Poca will lead the charge up ice for the Ice Hogs. Dropping the puck back, Hinostroza, left wing red line, Dauphin. Dauphin carries to the left hash marks and fires it around the goal. Puck bounces to the far circle, and Trevor Murphy will pick it up from there, and then he tried to make a right wing pass for PC Labrie, who was breaking in behind everybody. Pass missed him, then puck pushed toward the goal out of the near corner by the Admirals, turned aside by Berube, cleared to neutral. The Admirals were waiting for it at their own blue line. Carrier, right side at his own blue line, will send the puck into the opposite corner. Rockford zone, Poca, held up by Labrie, who played the last 3 years with the Ice Hogs. Headman to Yurko, now left wing Kempf. Across the Admirals blue line, Kempf poked off of his stick. It didn't come out, however. Held in by Highmore. To the top of the left circle, Radish. Center point, Gustafsson. His back was to the play. He'll send a pass to the right hash marks for Kempf. To the far post, it's Highmore. Highmore fan on the pass to the point. Second effort, held in on the right skate by Gustafsson. Top of the right circle, Yurko. Left circle, one-timer. Radish, right pad, save. Held up right on the post by Anders Lindbeck, and the Admirals clear the rebound on the far wall. 38 seconds to go in the period. Boy, Lindbeck's skate was inside that post, but he made the stop with that right pad. Gustafsson from behind the Rockford net. He'll skate his way to the blue line. Carries to the center dot, still with the puck as he'll dump the puck into the near corner. It's too far for the intended Darren Radish. Tapped free by Granberg into the near circle for Zolnarchuk, and he'll wobble one end over end toward Berube, who has to knock it down and then clear it away from the on-rushing Emil Pettersson. 12 seconds to go in the power play for the Rockford Ice Hogs. Sent behind the net, Gustafsson to the far hash marks. William Peltier will pick it up there for the Ice Hogs. Stopped at the blue line as Ari Zolnarchuk was watching him, and the penalty comes to an end. So the Ice Hogs didn't get anything on the power play, outshooting Milwaukee 2-1, but no score in the game with 16:37 to go in the first period. Turnover by Peltier onto Tyler Kelleher's stick. Kelleher races with Robin Norrell into the near Rockford corner. Norrell strong arms it with one hand on the stick behind the net for Dahlstrom, who clears it to the near boards. Held in at the right point by Murphy. To the right hash marks, Perfetto. Into the corner for Kelleher, who goes around the goal. Dahlstrom tipped it from him to the far hash marks. Peltier is there to lob it to neutral over the hand of Andrew O'Brien. Skated into the offensive zone by Graham Knott. He'll play to Secura. Now into the slot for Peltier, who's plowed into by Yakov Trenin in the slot. And the Admirals Murphy will clear the loose puck away from the far post to neutral ice. 16:03 to go in the first period. No score. Back in the Ice Hog zone, left circle, Dahlstrom. Right side, Norrell. Back to Dahlstrom in the left. Dahlstrom mishandled it, but then banks it away. Left wing red line. Secura will chip it into the Admiral zone. Ice Hogs get a change as Jonas Luutinen, making his first appearance in an AHL game, controls at the middle of the Admirals line. He'll stick handle right to the red. Now across the Ice Hogs blue. Luutinen still with the puck as he moves to the slot. A shot off the right shoulder of the goalie. The loose puck still free in the near dot. Hinostroza will clear it around the net. Far corner, picked off there by Kelleher, but it's tipped behind for Victor Svedberg. The big defenseman knocks it loose to the far corner, Poca. Ville Poca, left wing pass, snapped off the skates of the Hinostroza, and Jonas Luutinen will turn it back to neutral for Yakov Trenin. Trenin, as Matthew Highmore went for a hit, Highmore got the worst of it. Trenin had the puck, and Highmore went tumbling down. The Ice Hogs control the puck, however, in their own zone. Now Luke Johnson at center. The puck tipped away from him. Following is Dauphin, tipped away from him. And then the follower was Hinostroza. He gets it tipped from him as well. Carrier carries to the blue line, feeds Kamenev just across the blue line. He'll pass left circle, Zolnarchuk to the front of the goal. A shot is turned aside as Carrier was stymied by Berube. The Ice Hogs clear the puck back into the Milwaukee end. 14:50 to go in the first period, no score. Jimmy Olney from behind the goal. Skates ahead to his own blue line, then a right wing pass to the red line for Bass. Bass has it tipped off of his stick by Andreas Martinson. Martinson battling Dauphin as well with Zolnarchuk. Zolnarchuk got it across the line. Bass shoves Dauphin as the puck comes still inside the blue line, but then Dauphin finally clears to the center dot. Acapelli, left wing for Martinson. Down to the right circle, a slapper by Acapelli went over the net. He got underneath the shot. Near hash marks, Dauphin's shot is blocked, came to the near dot. Martinson fired wide. Far hash marks Radish pinching from the right point. Zolnarchuk took it away from him, skates to the far corner where he's bumped by Andreas Martinson. Then Oleni tries to clear, but his outlet is broken up. From the slot, turning and shooting wide is Acapelli. Goal line, Martinson centers, and that one's knocked away as Laurent Dauphin was on the doorstep. He took a shot from Lindback. 14:02 to go in the first period, no score. The puck inside the Admiral zone between the circles where it's controlled by Luutinen. The Admiral's getting a change, and Luutinen will drag it behind his own net. Chased around the near post by Jurko. Jonas Luutinen will pass left wing. Richard, his right wing pass was deflected in behind the Ice Hogs goal, where JF Berube will backhand it to the far hash marks. A shot to the net by Richard is kicked away before it got to the net. Near corner where Kirkland and Norrell battle along with David Kemp. Now the pass comes to the near dot. Jurko, he'll backhand it into the far circle for Dahlstrom. 13.5 to go in the first period, no score. Quick moving game. Kampf into the offensive zone, poked off of his stick. Admiral's Bobby Butler has it now to the near boards in front of the Admiral's bench. They'll finally get rid of it. Left side now where Richard is stood up at the red line by Dahlstrom. But got the puck into the Ice Hogs zone. 13-14 to go in the first. Ice Hogs back on the attack. Here's Fortin with speed on the right. He'll drop it at the right hash marks for Kemp. Forced to the wall by Kirkland. Facing the boards. He'll pass it to the right point. Polka with a slap shot into the belly of Lindbeck. He hangs on. 13:03 left in the first. No score between the Admirals and Ice Hogs on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
Best seats in the house. Ticket King is your most trusted ticket source and the largest locally owned and operated ticket company in the Midwest. Thanks to Western Plow and the Skeleton Crew for helping us get the ice cleaned up tonight. Now over to the northwest corner and our game host, JW.
Well, thank you there, Matt. And I'm here with Annalise from Brookfield. Have you ever skated
I only
the
have
ponds of
PA.
Brookfield
I don't
before?
have effects. I only have PA, and it's
so
coming on all the
who's your
channels.
friend
I don't know
right
if
here?
that's something I've texted people a few times here, and
right
nothing's
now
been done.
we're doing the Milwaukee.com trivia question, and the correct answer, if you can get it right, gets you 4 Admirals tickets, okay? So here's the trivia question. Back in 1912, I don't think we're recording. No. Teddy Roosevelt survived an assassination attempt to trim what is now known as the Jules base. What item helped block the bullet from taking his life? Number 1, a steel blaster. Number 2 is a gun. Or number 3,
13:03 to go first period. No score between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs here at Panther Arena. On Milwaukee.com, Milwaukee's daily magazine, dining, sports, news, music, movies, and more on Milwaukee.com.
brought to you by
Face-off will be to the left of Anders Lindback. Tyler Secura on the draw with the Admirals' PC Labrie. The puck goes behind the Admirals' goal, and it's chased by Peltier to the near hash marks. He took a good hit from Andrew O'Brien. Peltier ties it up. O'Brien still working it free. He got it to Labrie. Labrie's clearing attempt was tipped away from him, and it finally squirts out to center after Secura did a good job initially for the Ice Hogs. Not from outside the Admirals line on the left. Sends the puck in behind the Milwaukee goal. Trevor Murphy is there. He'll pass it left wing. Labrie has it broken up by Peltier. Sent to the front of the goal where it's cleared away by Murphy into the far corner. Peltier there. Murphy sticked it away from him for Labrie, and the Admirals break out. PC Labrie at center. Right wing pass. Kelleher to the right hash marks. Kelleher dropped it off Labrie from the near circle. A shot off the left shoulder of the goaltender Berube. Kelleher in the near corner with Svedberg tying him up. Secura knocked it free around the net. Polka tried to clear on the far wall. Held in left point. Oleny's shot turned aside by Berube. Polka at the far hash marks. Emil Pettersson ties him up. Polka sends it behind the goal for Svedberg. He'll bank it on the left wing boards, and it got by Carrier at the right point. This will go the length, and icing is the whistle with 12 minutes to go in the first period. No score between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs. Children's Hospital of Wisconsin has more than 20 primary care clinics in southeast Wisconsin. To find a location near you, visit chw.org/primary care. Kids deserve the best. Trennan will take the draw for the Admirals across from Secura of the Ice Hogs. Face off to the right point, Carrier. Right hash marks Perfetta with a shot to the goal. Slapped away by the stick of Vili Polka to the near hash mark Secura. Ahead on the left wing, Graham Knott will tip the puck into the Admiral zone where it's turned back by Oleny. Left wing, it got by Tyler Moy. In behind Berube. Berube will steer it to the near corner, but turned over to Carrier on the half wall. Carrier skated to the corner. Gustafson kicked it away with his right skate. The Ice Hogs break out. Here's a pass left wing. Luke Johnson over his stick of the Admirals line into the near corner where Moy will knock it free for Trennan. Now he'll backhand it middle of the ice. Carrier. Carrier hits the red line, poked off of his stick by Highmore. Outside the Admirals blue line, Moy on the right will slide it ahead off the stick of Carrier at the red line into the Ice Hog zone. Gustafson spins along the near boards, passes to the center line. Hinestrosa on the right. He'll drop it for the trailing Highmore, who sends it off the wall for Hinestrosa. It's slapped away from him, and the Admirals break out at center ice. Trennan tried to dish it left wing for Perfetto, but the pass was broken up, and it sent the other direction where Johnson, from outside the Admirals line on the right, threw it toward the goal. Granberg stole that, but now it's turned over, and a shot from the far dot is kicked away by Granberg. That by Luke Johnson again. Ice Hogs back on D as Tyler Moy skates to the red line on the right and dumps it in. Radish takes a bump on the far boards from the Admirals' Petter Granberg. The Ice Hogs getting a change, and they skate into the offensive zone. Martinson with a shot from the middle of the blue line, and kicked away to the bottom of the far circle. But Lindbeck is there to cover up on the chance for Acapelli. 10:39 left first period. No score between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs here at Panther Arena. Kamenev. Face-off win for Dauphin. Right point, Norrell. He'll rim it around the Admirals' net. O'Brien behind the cage. Slid it to the far hash marks out of the reach of Kamenev. Dauphin will push it to the right point. Norrell with a slapper. Stave made by Lindbeck. The rebound hacked at by Dauphin in front of the goal. O'Brien blocks that one. And Murphy will stick handle out of trouble to the right wing at his own blue line. Then a left wing pass found its way to Bass. Bass lost the handle as he crossed the blue line. Martinson with a steal, but his rink-wide pass to the near boards got through Acapelli, so Acapelli will chase the loose puck down and drop it back into his own end. 10:08 left first period, no score. Shots favor the Ice Hogs 6-4. Acapelli at center. The Ice Hogs finishing a change, so the Admirals will get 1-2 as Acapelli loops back into his own end. Rockford defends the net to the right. Here's Yurko on the right wing, skating to the red line, now to the Admirals blue, held up by Kirkland, and the puck turned away by Jimmy Olney to center. Billy Polka to the center dot. Fortin to the right wing. Kempf outside the Admirals line. Will send it behind the Milwaukee goal where Lindbeck will pass it to the right hash marks for Carrier. Now Butler on the right wing. Across the blue line, right to left for Olney. Olney's pass up the middle. Deflected away from the intended Kirkland into the near Rockford corner. Play goes on as the Ice Hogs' Yurko will skate it back out to center. Then a left wing pass for Kempf above the left circle with a slapper. Blocker save made Lindbeck. Olney will clear the rebound away on the right wing for Bobby Butler. Butler will flip a pass left wing. It's in the air, broken up, knocked down by Richard, but then turned back by Polka. However, the Ice Hogs are offside as they enter the zone. 9:18 left first period. No score between the Admirals and Ice Hogs on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. Fans scoring at number 24th. Our wall, the Admirals defend the net to the left. It'll be Tyler Secura across from Milwaukee's Emil Pettersson, the Admirals' leading scorer with 11 points in 8 games. Secura is asked to leave. Graham Knott will come in and take the face-off, it appears, across from the Admirals' Pettersson. And the draw won by Pettersson. Luutinen fell down, but he got back up and is able to chip it off the far wall to center ice. Poked away from Labrie, but onto the stick of Luutinen. Left to right at the blue line for Petter Granberg. Now to the Ice Hogs line off the stick of Kelleher. Gustafson will chase to the near corner for Rockford. Leaving it there for Radish. Left hash marks Knott. Knott will bank it on the near boards to neutral. Luutinen chases back into the Admirals blue, inside the blue line. Tried to clear. Secura broke it up. The puck bounced around to the middle of the Admirals line where it deflected off Pettersson toward the goal. Now Pettersson wrestles it free in the far corner. Getting it ahead to Labrie, who banks it to center ice. Kelleher tips it past Radish. He chases with Gustafson into the far corner of the Ice Hog zone. Gustafson skates around the net with Kelleher on his back. Gustafson's pass able to find Graham Knott. Knott will flip it to center and then into the Admiral zone. PC Labrie back for the Admirals in the near corner. He'll loop in front of the Milwaukee goal out of the near corner. Skate to the left hash marks and then pop one in the air rink wide. Kelleher chasing after it. It'll be cut off in the near corner by Robin Norrell. No icing. Norrell ahead for Hinestrosa. His outlet broken up by Murphy. Came back to Vinny Hinestrosa. He'll pass it center dot Highmore. Now left wing. Johnson just across the line to the right point. A slap shot is held on to by Lindbeck on the slapper from Carl Dahlstrom. 8:12 to go in the first period. No score between the Admirals and the Ice Hogs. Draw will be to the left of Anders Lindbeck. 37 saves for the Admirals on Wednesday night in Milwaukee's 6-3 loss to Grand Rapids. Luke Johnson and Yakov Trenin on the draw to the left of the goalie in Milwaukee's zone. Admirals defend the net to the left. Olney will clear it off the far wall. Past Norrell. Here comes the Admirals' Trenin to the left hash marks. Forced to the boards by Dahlstrom. And a good job by the Ice Hogs to get back on D. It's a don't pass to Tyler Moy, who was crashing down the slot. Carrier pinching from the right point. Sends the puck into the corner. Gets it back from Trenin. Carrier now follows Trenin behind the Ice Hogs goal. Took a solid shoulder from the Ice Hogs' Luke Johnson. Puck slid away to the far wall where Moy spins in the corner. Tyler Moy in the left wing corner of the Ice Hog zone. Winds it around the goal with a backhander to the near corner. Trennan, he overskates. He's held up by Dahlstrom. Knocking the loose puck was Steven Perfetto, but Hinostroza picked his pocket. Got it to Highmore, who feeds Hinostroza. He'll skate up the middle of the ice. Hits the Admirals' blue line. Tried to stick handle around Olney. Olney pushes him to the far boards and comes away with possession. Ahead for Trennan. Yakov Trennan skates the center ice, shoves one right wing for Perfetto. He'll cross the Ice Hogs line, threw it to the front of the net looking for Trennan, but it's broken up by Rockford's Acapelli. Dauphin on the left wing, hits the red line, skates to the middle of the Admirals blue, then fires a shot over the net, bounces off the glass behind the goal. It's banked away by Jonas Luuttinen, and a penalty coming here against Milwaukee as Kamenev and Luuttinen both hit Laurent Dauphin in the near corner, and it'll be Kamenev going to the box for interference at 13 minutes. So the Ice Hogs will go on the power play for the second time in the game. Kamenev for interference at 13 minutes. Draw will be to the right of Lindbeck. That's the near circle. David Kemp will take the draw with the Admirals' Cody Bass. Kemp is asked to leave. Matthew Highmore will come in and take the face-off. Highmore with 4 power play goals this year already. His first professional season. Admirals control the draw near corner. It'll be sent the length of the ice. Sailed by Carrier. Marube had to make a right pad save. Much like an outfielder who doesn't want the ball to get through him. Had to get down on a knee on that roller. Ice Hogs will break out with Eric Gustafsson. Right wing to the red line. Yurko will tip it ahead for Highmore from the Admirals' blue line. He'll send it to the far corner with Yurko chasing. Yurko able to poke it behind the net for Kemp, who kept it going on the rim to the left point for Radish. Radish led all Ontario Hockey League scorers in points last year with 81. All Ontario Hockey League defensemen in points with 81. Near circle, Carrier's clearing attempt was deflected off a Rockford stick out of play, so the face-off will come outside the Admirals' blue line. 6:26 to go in the first period. 1:27 remaining in the penalty to Kamenev. Are you a meat lover? Because Butcher's Best is at Perkins. They're cooking up some of the best tasting, most savory meats around, and it won't be prime time forever. Whether you want tender steak medallions or applewood smoked bacon, it's all featured on Perkins' brand new Butcher's Best menu. Butcher's Best only at Perkins. Face off outside the Admirals' blue line. Highmore kicked out. Camp will face off with Labrie. Labrie will just slap it all the way into the Ice Hog zone near corner. 1:22 left in the penalty to Milwaukee's Kamenev. Berube turned the puck over as Bobby Butler pressured him, but Butler tapped it too far for him to control in that far corner. So the Ice Hogs reload with Yurko. Left wing for Radish at the red line. Darren Radish will backhand the puck into the Admirals' zone near trapezoid line. Murphy turned it over on an outlet. Yurko will pass it to the far faceoff. Down a shot by Highmore, misses the near post. Held in at the left point by Radish. Boy, Highmore had a lot of time. Near corner, too much time perhaps. Yurko on the goal line in the left wing corner. Good shoulder from Murphy, spins him to the ice, puck to the far corner, and Labrie will send it the length for Milwaukee. 5:47 to go in the first, 46 seconds remaining in the penalty to Kamenev. Radish from behind the Rockford net, both clubs changing their units as Radish leaves the puck now for Laurent Dauphin. Dauphin will speed on the right wing, hitting the Milwaukee blue line, now cuts to the slot, shoots it over the net. Carrier got a piece of it, far corner. Zolnarchuk will hack it to the line. It's held in by Vili Polka. Comes free to the right hash marks where it's fed to Johnson by Hinostroza. Out of the right point, Hinostroza. Left point, Polka. Backhands at left hash marks, Dauphin. Dauphin tried to pass to the man behind the goal, Martinson, but couldn't get it there. The Admirals, however, can't clear. Held in right point, Hinostroza. Hinostroza to the right hash marks, passes center point, Vili Polka. Wrister through traffic. It bounced off the Admiral Zolnarchuk off his elbow to the near corner where Hinostroza played it to the left point. It bounced over the stick of Polka. Kamenev's out of the box. 4:59 to go in the first period. Rockford 0 for 2 on the power play. No score in the game as the Ice Hogs. Hinostroza deflects the puck from the Admirals line behind the Milwaukee net. Andrew O'Brien is there to send it away for Richard on the right. He'll find Trennan. Trennan skates right wing to the Ice Hog zone. Stopped at the near hash marks. He centers. It's off an ankle of Martinson into the near corner where Dahlstrom spins it around the net, and it's tapped past Murphy at the left point by Svedberg for Dauphin. Dauphin will drop it for the trailing Johnson. Johnson knocked to the ice by Yakov Trennan. Murphy will pick up the loose puck for the Admirals. Skate to the center dot. Goes wide left. Comes into the offensive zone. Now tried to stick handle back to the slot, but he lost the handle, and Svedberg will hack it to neutral. 4:22 to go in the first period. No score. The Admirals' O'Brien will send the puck in behind the Rockford net. Milwaukee gets a change as Dahlstrom will pass left wing for Peltier. He'll skate out of his own zone, blue line to blue line. Peltier still, but offside on the right was Graham Knott, so a whistle and a break. 4:11 to go in the first period. We're scoreless on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
Thanks for supporting the Admirals for another great season. One call, that's all. Now check out this Admirals highlight for another great call.
That says it all here as we go into this next one. Roll20 Esports goes up against Ballistics, and overall, both of these teams mean business. They came out, they looked focused.
Traction Factory is proud to set aside.
Who steers it behind the net. Yurko tied up by the Admirals' Petter Granberg. The Admirals' Zolnarchuk tried to clear, but it's stolen. Then a shot from the far circle is kicked away by Lindbeck. The rebound in the near circle. Gustafsson's shot went wide. Top of the right circle, Fortin. Good feed to the left circle for Gustafsson. Gustafsson shot along the goal line off the blocker of Lindbeck around the net to the far corner. Petter Granberg will spin it behind the Milwaukee goal. Near hash mark Zolnarchuk. He stops. Goes back into the corner. Now tried to pass behind the net. Fortin got his skates in the way and comes away with possession. He tried to pass to the front of the goal. Kamenev kicked that one off his skates. Puck tied up on the near boards. Fortin will send it behind where Petter Granberg will play it to the left corner for Lieutenant, and he'll lob one end over end to the middle of the ice where it's turned back after a hop by Darren Radish. Fortin above the right circle. Tried to stick handle around Lieutenant. He got to the goal line. Stopped behind the net. Sent it on the far post. Lindbeck lying on his belly as Martinson couldn't get the redirect, and Petter Granberg will clear the puck away to center ice. 3:04 to go in the first period. No score. 11-5. The shots now favor Rockford. Acapelli on the left wing. Into the Admiral zone. He tried to dish for Martinson. It's stolen by Moy, who makes a left wing pass. Perfetto with speed. Perfetto to the far circle. A backhander. Left hand save made Berube, but he drew a penalty on Dahlstrom, so the Admirals will go on the power play for the first time in this one. It'll be a holding penalty against Carl Dahlstrom. Steven Perfetto turning on that speed. 17:09 Dahlstrom for holding. The Admirals 0 for 7 over the last 2 games on the man advantage. Overall, the power play for Milwaukee has been pretty good. 11th in the league right now at 20%. Rockford's penalty kill 15th at 83.3%. On the road, 19 out of 21. 90.5%, which ranks 6th. Kirkland will take the draw across from Luke Johnson in the far circle. Sticks out at JF Berube. Far corner, Kelleher. Kelleher pushed to the boards by Polka. Got it free for Butler, who tried to drop it back to the point. Instead, it was knocked away and then cleared to neutral by the Ice Hogs, but off a high stick of Carrier at the left point. So the face-off will be outside the Admirals' blue line. Sartori Bellavitano Cheese and the Admirals are teaming up to fight childhood cancer with a $10 donation to the MAC Fund for every Admirals power play chance. Learn how you can help by visiting macfund.org. So the Admirals missing Captain Trevor Smith tonight. This would be normally his spot out here on this power play unit. Secura was in with Kirkland. Now Secura's kicked out. Knott and Kirkland on the draw. Ice Hogs control at their own blue line. Left side, Svedberg will slap one on net. Lindbeck will knock it down, and Carrier will drag it behind the goal. Admirals defend the net to the left. 2.5 to go in the first. 1:38 left in the Admirals power play. Butler on the left wing. Plays the puck to the Ice Hogs line. Kirkland tried to dump it deep. Polka knocked it down, and Billy Polka will send it the length of the ice. Lindbeck out behind his goal to control the puck and settle it down for Emil Pettersson. Pettersson makes his way to the middle of the Admirals blue line. Passing right wing for Butler. Butler hits the Ice Hogs line. Dropped it for Kelleher. Kelleher was slowed up a bit getting to the blue line, and the play is whistled offside. 2:08 left in the first. 1:18 remaining in the penalty to Rockford's Dahlstrom. We'll hear from Jonas Lieutenant about playing his first AHL game coming up in our first intermission. Talking a little bit about how he keeps in touch with the folks back in Finland. Highmore and Kamenev on the draw. The Admirals control. Right wing red line. Murphy dishes it for Kamenev. Has a man left circle going to the net. Zolnarchuk shoots and scores! Good entry from the Admirals, and Harry Zolnarchuk will score his 5th. As he was swooping right, he flipped it back to his left, beating Berube stick side at 17:59 of the first period. Zolnarchuk's 5th. It's a power play goal, and the Admirals are up 1-0.
Season number 21, Harry Zolnarchuk. Assisted by number 91, Vladislav Kamenev, and by number 8, Trevor Murphy. Power play goal at 17:09.
Puck into the Admiral zone. Kamenev behind the goal. 1-0 Admirals. Murphy and Kamenev get the assist. Fortin in the far corner of the Milwaukee zone. He centers, and Yurko couldn't get the deflection in front of the net. It comes through past the man at the left point, Gustafsson. He'll recover in his own zone. Moving to the right circle. Kamp's pass misfired for Darren Radish. Radish has to retreat behind his net. Chased around the near post by Kamenev. Radish will pass right wing for Yurko. His pass deflected, but gloved down by Kamp. He'll carry into the zone, and Andrew O'Brien got away with a late hit, and now Yurko goes after O'Brien. O'Brien hit Kamp, and now O'Brien and gloved down by right circle. Kamp's pass misfired for Darren Radish. Radish has to retreat behind his net. Chased around the near post by Kamenev. Radish will pass right wing for Yurko. His pass deflected, but gloved down by Kamp. He'll carry into the zone, and Andrew O'Brien got away with a late hit, and now Yurko goes after O'Brien. O'Brien hit Kamp, and now O'Brien and Yurko wrap up on the far boards. O'Brien hit Kamp a little late. You probably could have gotten him for interference, and I think that's what the Ice Hogs were arguing. And then Yurko not too happy with the effect of that hit. The linesmen break this one up rather quickly. 18:40 the time of the penalties, and we'll see if the Admirals get the extra 2 minutes here with Yurko jumping in. There was no penalty coming initially. .120 remaining in the period, so Yurko was going to go for sure, I would think, for 2. O'Brien is in the box, so it should. Letter of the law, right?
Number 13, Thomas Yurko, 4 minutes for roughing. Milwaukee Admirals, number 25, Andrew O'Brien, 2 minutes for roughing.
So there's penalties the extra 2, so not even a fight.
Again, those penalties, number 13 for Rockford, Yurko, 4 minutes for roughing. Milwaukee, number 25, O'Brien, 2 minutes for roughing at 18:40. Hey, check out
so Milwaukee will go back on the power play. 1 for 1 in the game. Here's try number 2. Double minor against Yurko. Face off to the right of Berube. It'll be Kamenev on the draw with Luke Johnson. And the face-off still on the dot. It squirts free, top of the right circle. Murphy with a blast into the mitt of Berube. 1:14 left first period. 1:55 left in the double minor to Yurko. The draw will be in the near circle, glove side of J.F. Berube. Matthew Highmore will face off with the Admirals' Vladislav Kamenev. Linesman getting a new puck from the score table. Now we're ready to go. Kamenev across from Highmore. And the face-off. Bottom of the near circle. Svedberg will bank it behind the net to the right corner. Ville Poka will chip it gently past Luutinen into the Admiral zone. So Luutinen getting power play time here in this one. Murphy had it stolen away in the far corner off the pads of Luke Johnson. But near corner, Kamenev comes and plays it behind the goal. 54 seconds to go in the period. All power play time. Admirals up 1-0. Right wing pass Murphy to Kamenev. Kamenev got it across, but not deep. Turned back by Svedberg, however, held in at the right point by Murphy, who backhands it rink wide. Poka, however, able to beat Zolnarchuk to the loose puck and slap at the length. And then Dauphin got behind everybody. He spins in the near corner, holding the puck as Luutinen defends. Luutinen able to knock it loose finally, and the Admirals will break out with 30 seconds to go in the first period. Milwaukee on top 1-0. Trevor Murphy to the red line on the right wing. Now to the Rockford blue. Murphy dropping it off right point Labrie. Pacey Labrie skates to the middle of the line. Passes left point Luutinen. Luutinen to the far hash marks. Goes to the goal line in the corner. Then passes up high for Murphy. Murphy will return it to Luutinen. Luutinen center point Murphy with wrist shot. Turned aside. Loose puck bottom of the near circle. Cleared. Glove down middle of the blue line by Luutinen. He fanned on 2 shots, but still able to hold the line as he dishes for Pettersson, who passes left point Murphy. And the buzzer sounds right as Murphy was cocking and loading. So that'll be back 11 out of 11 for Milwaukee. Video 105.7 FM The Fan. NHL coming up at the top of the wing off the stick of Luutinen. we still on? Is this one of those bubble spots or something? From the Manpower Rink at the UW Milwaukee Panther Arena in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this is Milwaukee Admirals hockey. I'm Aaron Sims. Admirals up 1-0 after one period. Anders Lindbeck and the Admirals defend the net to the right and to the left. J.F. Berube and the IceHogs. 40 seconds left in Milwaukee's second power play. Kamenev wins the draw with Sekura, and the Admirals set up between their circles Trevor Murphy. Left side for Lieutenant, right wing pass to the IceHogs line, Cody Bass. He'll chip it to the far corner. Kamenev returns it to Bass, right hash marks. Right point Murphy, now to Bass again. He'll let it go to Kamenev at the half wall. Kamenev to the top of the left circle, Lieutenant. Center point Murphy. Right circle, one-timer Kamenev deflected off of Bass, and it's cleared the length of the ice by the IceHogs' Graham Nutt. The second assist on the Admirals' goal changed from Murphy to Labrie, so it'll read Zolnarchuk from Kamenev and Labrie. As the Admirals break out, here's Murphy at center. 5 seconds left in Milwaukee's second power play. A carryover from the first. The IceHogs able to get it out to neutral. Murphy dribbles it back left wing. Off the stick of Lieutenant. IceHogs full strength as Eric Gustafsson caught the feed on the left wing. He'll drop above the left circle. Pelletier with a shot went wide of the far post. Karam comes to the right point. Darren Radish. Radish's pass broken up by Kamenev. The Admirals will pass it up the middle. Here's Richard trying to split the D. Good poke check by Eric Gustafsson on the right hip of Richard. Richard to the near hash mark. Sends one to the right point, but Dauphin is the only one there, and he'll clear it to neutral. Butler at the Admirals line on the right. To the IceHogs line. Carrier dropped it off for Kirkland. Stolen away from him by Laurent Dauphin. Dauphin carries into the Admirals zone to the bottom of the far circle. A shot along the goal line. Turned aside by Lindbeck. Shot it from the wall. Right hash marks. Radish tries to pinch and hold. Had it for a second. It was deflected away by Butler, but Andreas Martinson backs him up. Passes to the near corner. Dauphin behind the net. A centering attempt on the near post by Acapelli is deflected away by Lindbeck from Martinson, and the Admirals come back with numbers 4-on-3. Oh, all alone it's a 2-on-0, but the pass for from Carrier to Richard was out of his reach on that far post. Is deflected away by Lindbeck from Martinson, and the Admirals come back with numbers 4-on-3. Oh, all alone it's a 2-on-0, but the pass for from Carrier to Richard was out of his reach on that far post. Left point, a shot by Olney deflected in front. Kirkland from the bottom of the near circle. Shot one off the right elbow of Berube. Behind the net, Butler. He'll center to Richard. A wrist shot went wide off a stick of a defender. Near hash marks Kirkland. Flips it back to the point for Olney. To the right side, Carrier. Pass too far for him. He dives in the far circle to poke it behind the net for Butler. Admirals still control as Butler rims it away to the right point. Nobody's there. It comes all the way back into the Admirals' end. Both clubs will change except for Milwaukee's two defensemen, and Alex Carrier controls the puck behind the Milwaukee goal. Chased by Hinostroza, who stole it away from him on the far trapezoid line. Hinostroza trying to spin away from Carrier. Nothing there as he tried to go behind the net, so he goes to the corner and then chips it behind the goal for Highmore. Highmore returns it into the far circle, but the pass missed Hinostroza. Kelleher will skate it away. On the right wing to the IceHogs line. Kelleher tried to slide it to the corner. It's off Dahlstrom. Back the other way comes Rockford with numbers, catching the Admirals on a change. Far circle. Highmore centered, and Granberg got a piece of the stick of Luke Johnson. The Admirals go the other direction. Emil Pettersson at center. Across the middle of the IceHogs line with a wrister into the mitt of Berube. Boy, some high-octane chances both directions, but still a 1-0 game with 17-17 to go in the second period. So again, Labrie gets the second assist on the Admirals' goal. Zolnarchuk from Kamenev and Labrie. Face-off will be to the right of J.F. Berube, near circle in the Rockford zone. Trennan will face off with David Kemp of the IceHogs. Trennan is asked to leave. Stephen Perfetto will come in and take the draw. Face-off win for the IceHogs. Dahlstrom in the near corner. Turn it over right in front of the net. Perfetto with a blast, and coming up above the blue paint to challenge and make the catch is J.F. Berube. 17-12 to go in the second period, a 1-0 game. Fans, if you can't sit back and relax while you listen to the game, who cares who wins? Lee, get what fits. Available at Kohl's. Trennan will take the draw. Across from David Kemp. And the face-off to the right of Berube, won by Milwaukee. Left point, Lieutenant with a shot. That's off an ankle of David Kemp to center. Granberg retreats to his own blue line, forced inside the Admirals' blue line from the far wall. He'll backhand it to the near corner, Lieutenant. He'll lob one to center ice for Trennan. Taps it right wing, Perfetto. Bouncing puck, Perfetto settles it down, spins to the right hash marks, passes to the left point for Lieutenant, who sends it on the left wing rim to the near trapezoid line where Tyler Moy and Billy Polka. Now Stephen Perfetto comes in. Now it's Moy kicking it loose with the left skate to the forehand. He'll push it to the front of the net. It's off a defender. Puck is free in the blue paint, and it's stolen out by David Kemp. Ice Hogs break out. Here's Polka at center. Chipped into the Admiral zone. Lieutenant left circle to the right circle for Petter Granberg. Right wing bank. Moy blue line to blue line for Trennan. Now Perfetto. Perfetto tried to return it, but Trennan was right next to him. And the pass misfires. The Ice Hogs the other direction with Secura to the top of the left circle. A wrist shot into the mitt of Anders Lindbäck. The Admirals 1 for 2 on the power play. The Ice Hogs 0 for 2. Granberg and Secura get into a tap. Power play stats all season brought to you by American Transmission Company, helping to keep the lights on, businesses running, and communities strong. The draw will be to the right of the Admirals goaltender Lindbäck. Tyler Secura will face off across from the Admirals' Vladislav Kamenev. And the draw. Far hash marks. Peltier tried to play it to the point. He's successful. Gustafsson with a shot. Handcuffed Lindbäck, and Secura will backhand the rebound into the net. It went off the glove of Lindbäck. Bounced out of his mitt, and Secura on the doorstep with a backhanded shot to score his second of the year. At 3:45, he'll tie it up at 1.
Scoring his second goal of the season, number 28, Tyler Secura. Assisted by number 6, Eric Gustafsson. Time of the goal, 3:45.
We'll see if another assist is added later. The Admirals come back on the attack on the left wing. Kamenev missed a long pass from the Admiral zone by Murphy. The puck goes behind the Ice Hogs net. Radish is plowed into by the Admirals' Cody Bass. Puck in the far corner, but it's slid away by the Ice Hogs' Dauphin to Gustafsson. Right wing to the red line, off the backhand of Acapelli into the Admiral zone near corner. Andrew O'Brien is there. Acapelli ties him up. Martinson comes in and able to free it up for Acapelli. Looking for space to operate. He'll pass at center point. Norrell with a wrister. That's blocked down by Zolnarchuk onto the stick of Bass. He has Zolnarchuk breaking on the right. Zolnarchuk to the far dot, ridden to the boards nicely by Norrell. We're going to get a penalty against Rockford's Norrell for holding. So maybe not so nicely that he was ridden to the boards. 4:33 the time of the penalty. Milwaukee will go on the power play for the third time in the game. Norrell for holding. The Admirals 1 for 2. Sartori Bellavitano cheese, and the Admirals are teaming up to fight childhood cancer with a $10 donation to the MAC Fund for every Admirals power play chance. Learn how you can help by visiting macfund.org. Draw to the glove side of Berube. It's Kirkland across from Secura. Kirkland is asked to leave. In comes Emil Pettersson. Pettersson, Kelleher, Kirkland, Carrier, and Butler. Face-off win for the Ice Hogs. Pass Svedberg behind the net for Polka. He'll clear to neutral. The Admirals will reload with Butler's pass going behind the Admirals' goal for Alex Carrier. 1:48 to go on the power play. Carrier will make his way to the middle of his own blue line, right wing to the Ice Hogs line for Butler, who sends the puck around the net to the near corner. Pettersson sidestepped the defender Polka, but Svedberg is there. He cleared, glove down middle of the blue line by Butler. Nice play. He'll send it to the far corner. Kelleher tangled up with Svedberg. Puck is knocked free, and it's held in at the point as Carrier tips it to Butler. Now center point Carrier, top of the right circle. Emil Pettersson with a wrister. Hit Kirkland in front of the goal. Ricochet to the far corner. Kelleher is there. Good feed to the left circle. Butler loads up the wrister. He hit the far post. Again a ricochet to the far wall. Pettersson holds left point to the left circle. A shot by Butler is stopped before it got there. The Admirals still control, however. Center point Pettersson. Top of the right circle Carrier. Carrier forced to the boards by Secura. He'll drop it there for Tyler Kelleher. Loads above the right circle, now advances to the bottom of the far circle, passes through the slot, bounces off the wall to the left point. Carrier able to reach out and hold, but he couldn't get it controlled or send it deep, and Billy Polka will slap at the length of the ice for Rockford. 14:13 to go in the second period. 44 seconds remaining in the penalty to Norrell. Both clubs getting a change of their special teams units as Trevor Murphy skates up ice into the offensive zone on the right wing. He skates to the far corner, stops, flips a pass to the top of the right circle for Harry Zolnarchuk. Return it to Murphy. Left point, Lieutenant. Lieutenant to the right circle. Murphy, he'll skate to the high slot, then turn and shoot. It's off a couple of bodies. Far wall, Zolnarchuk. Zolnarchuk will feed it. Center point, Murphy. top of the left circle, Lieutenant. To the right circle, too many passes. Highmore deflects it out to neutral ice, looking for Kamenev for a one-timer. Lieutenant outside the Ice Hogs line, flips it back to the center dot. Kamenev with speed, carries into the zone, then slowed it. He got to the top of the near circle, turned it over, and the Ice Hogs will flip it out to neutral. It's played by a high stick from Lieutenant, but settled down and then carried into the offensive zone. Two Ice Hogs players are hauled to the ice, and then Lieutenant is hauled to the ice by Highmore the other direction, and the officials let it all go. Richard above the right circle. The penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck behind the Ice Hogs net. Peltier. 13-10 to go in the second period. Trennan chasing Peltier as he looped around once. He tried to go again, and then he turned it over. Right hash marks Perfetto. Behind the goal for Yakov Trennan. Trennan returns it to Perfetto in the far corner. Stephen Perfetto will pass it to the right point. Granberg, left point, Andrew O'Brien. Big windups, and it never got to Berube, or at least he didn't see it. Stolen away by David Kampf, who skates around the net and then up the middle of the ice. Left wing pass, Fortin swung and missed, trying to knock it deep. Granberg turns it the other way. Moy across the Ice Hogs line on the right. Dropped it for Trennan. Trennan to the far dot, a shot save. Made the rebound just out of the reach of Perfetto on the near post. The Ice Hogs will clear to center. Granberg back at the Admirals line. Left to right for Moy. Moy will send it back to the left for O'Brien. O'Brien will bank it off the boards into the Ice Hog zone near circle, and Gustafson will steer it off the end wall into the left circle for Darren Radish. 12:22 to go in the second period of a 1-1 game. Shots are now even at 14. As the pass on the right wing, Granberg missed Zolnarchuk, but it goes behind Berube, who has to play it around his net himself to Tomas Yurko. Now ahead to David Kampf across the Admirals line. His pass, little firm off the stick of Fortin, but held in center point Svedberg. Svedberg skates to the near circle. A backhander is blocked down by Moy before it got to the net. David Kampf was standing in front of the cage. Now Zolnarchuk in front of the goal. Lifts the puck high off the far glass to center ice. 11:54 to go in the second period. A 1-1 game between the Admirals and Ice Hogs. Just outside the Admirals blue line, Kamenev tipped the puck away from Tomas Yurko after the puck was slowed up. Svedberg finally gets it left wing for the Ice Hogs and sends the puck behind the Milwaukee net, where Jimmy Olney will slap it around. It got loose to the near faceoff dot. Martinson's shot was popped into the air and swatted away by Lindbeck. Now behind the Ice Hogs offensive goal, the puck comes to the near corner. A shot off the mask from the wall by Acapelli, off the mask of Lindbeck. Near trapezoid line, stolen away from Kamenev by Acapelli. Acapelli skates to the near hash marks. Martinson over to help. The puck slid away in the near corner. Carrier and Dauphin tie up. Dauphin able to kick it for Martinson behind the Admirals goal. Admirals defend the net to the right. Now Dauphin, he'll send it on the rim to the right point, but the Ice Hogs were caught on a change, so they had to let that one go all the way back behind their own goal. 11:02 to go in the second period. A 1-1 game between the Admirals and Rockford. Carl Dahlstrom on the left wing. Hits the Admirals blue line. Dahlstrom, the defenseman, got around Murphy to the bottom of the far circle. A shot. Lindbeck the save. Penalty coming against Milwaukee. The Ice Hogs will go on the power play when we come back. A slashing call at 9:08. It's a 1-1 game on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
For the Harry's Bar and Grill Kiss Cam. .52 left second period. Jimmy Olney to the box at 9:08 for slashing. The Ice Hogs on the power play. They're 0 for 2 in the contest. The Admirals 1 for 3. Face off to the right of Anders Lindbeck. 1-1 the score. Kamenev across from Highmore on the draw. And we dropped it early. We'll do it again. Highmore is asked to leave by the back linesman. 1-1 the score. David Kampf will take the face off with Milwaukee's Kamenev. Kamenev and Bass with Granberg and Murphy on the ice for Milwaukee. The face-off win to the Admirals. And Granberg from the middle of the circles will clear at the length. 10:44 to go in the second period. The Admirals and Ice Hogs tied at 1. Rockford 15 shots, Milwaukee 14.
Eric Gustafson for Rockford will skate to the center dot. Pass it right wing. Darren Radish to the right hash marks. Flipped it to the front of the goal. Steered away by Lindbeck. Swinging and missing at a mid-air shot was Highmore from the far circle, but the Ice Hogs able to hold. As the puck goes behind the net, Highmore is knocked to his backside. Murphy will rim it away on the near wall past a pinching Radish, and this one will go the length back behind J.F. Berube. Minute 24 to go in the penalty to Olney. Gustafson behind his net. Stick handles away from Labrie to the front of the goal and now carries up the middle of the ice. He'll drop it back to his own blue line. Kemp sweeps it right wing. Yurko along the near boards. He drops it right point. Radish. Left point Gustafson. Slapper to the net. Deflects a couple of times in front. Lindbeck able to make the stop and hold it in his belly. 9:59 to go in the second period. Admirals and Ice Hogs tied at 1. The Harley-Davidson Museum on 6th and Canal showcase. A little push and shove here between Labrie and David Kemp. The Harley-Davidson Museum on 6th and Canal showcases the legendary stories of all the legendary people who have been a part of the company's rich history since 1903. Full details at hdmuseum.com. Plus, you can score a ticket to an Admirals game and a ticket to the Harley-Davidson Museum for just $20. Call the Admirals office or log on to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com for details. Laurent Dauphin across from Vladislav Kamenev. To the right of the Admirals goaltender, Anders Lind. And the draw is pushed to neutral ice. A couple of players clutching each other's sticks. Puck back into the Ice Hog zone. Philly Polka's pass on the near wall. Missed the intended receiver. Admirals come back. Left circle. Kamenev loads up a shot. It's into the chest and held by the goaltender J.F. Berube. 9:43 left second period. A 1-1 game. 51 seconds remain in the penalty to the Admirals' Jimmy Olney. We'll hear from Nashville Predators Director of Player Development Scott Nickel coming up in our second intermission. Pettersson will take the draw with Luke Johnson in the near Rockford circle. Ice Hogs defend the net to the left. Puck to the near hash marks. Gary Zolarchuk doing a good job to pin it to the wall. 3 Ice Hogs trying to free it. Pettersson helps, and finally it comes to Hinostroza for the Ice Hogs. He'll play it behind the goal for Ville Polka. 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Polka hits his own blue line, drops it off for Hinostroza. Across the center dot, he'll pass it left wing. Dauphin into the left corner. Skates around the Milwaukee goal. O'Brien measured him and knocks him to the ice. The puck free in the near corner. Dug loose by Martinson, but O'Brien knocks it from him. Held in right point Polka. Left circle, Hinostroza. Slot for Johnson with a shot blocked away by O'Brien. Held in left point Polka. Top of the left circle, Hinostroza. His pass broken up, and now it's a potential break the other way. Zolarchuk and Hinostroza whizzer each other off of the puck. 5 seconds to go in the power play. The Ice Hogs come away with possession. Johnson on the left wing. He'll pass it to the slot. Intercepted there by Richard. The Admirals kill another. As Rockford's Polka will send the puck from the red line behind Lindbeck. He's out of the goal to leave for Petter Granberg. Delayed offside against Rockford. Now we go. After both teams get a change, Bobby Butler gets a feed on the right wing, crosses the Rockford line and sends it around the rim. Puck comes to the near corner. Robin Norrell there for Rockford. He coughed it up to Bobby Butler. Butler had it bounce off of his stick, and Graham Knott will clear it on the near boards, but not out. Butler gloved it down at the left point, able to keep it in the zone for a moment. Back onto the stick of Norrell, however. Norrell will get it to the red line on the right wing for Peltier. Now another penalty coming to Milwaukee. It'll be another slashing call, I believe, against Justin Kirkland. As the puck went into the far circle, we'll get a slashing call at 11:47, and Rockford will go right back on the power play. 1-1 our score with 8:13 to go in the second on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
All right, fans, time now for a Palermo's Pizza Delivery. What pizza? 3:30. Tonight's We Energy
slashing pizzeria pizza in your grocer's freezer, or visit palermospizza.com to find Palermo's pizzas at a store near you. So the Ice Hogs on the power play for the 4th time in the game. They are 0 for 3. Draw will be to the right of Anders Lindbeck. Far circle in Milwaukee zone. The Admirals defend the net to the right. Matthew Highmore will face off across from the Admirals' Vladislav Kamenev. And the face-off. Not yet. Kamenev is asked to leave. Cody Bass will come in and take the face-off across from Rockford's Highmore. The face-off, not yet, and now Highmore is asked to leave by the back linesman. So in comes David Kemp across from Cody Bass. They position, and Kemp is out, and there's a power play for the penalty against Rockford. So there goes their power play. Face-off violation penalty. Cody Bass is trying to talk it over with David Camp about what to do, and that's it. And now Trevor Murphy is in a shove with Tomas Jurko, way behind the play, way away from everybody. We're playing 4-on-4 hockey, a bench minor for a face-off violation. At 11:47, so the power play was over before it even started. Martinson will serve it. So, face-off violation, 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Draw will be to the right of Lindbeck. O'Brien, Murphy, Kamenev, and Butler on the ice, and the Admirals are asking for the positioning of the face-off, and I think Dean Evison has been appeased. So the draw will be to the right of Lindbeck. It'll be Kemp for Kamenev. Admirals win the draw. Murphy behind the Milwaukee goal, chased by Jurko. Pass comes into the near hash marks. O'Brien to neutral Butler. He'll give it back to Kamenev. Kamenev settles down a roller. Now flips it right for Murphy into the offensive zone. Slapped away in the far circle by Gustafsson. Puck skitters behind the net. Gustafsson tapped it loose and then chased it himself to the far hash marks where Bobby Butler poked it away from him, but Gustafsson able to reclaim it. Spins away from Butler, still in that left circle. Now passes right wing. Radish, the defenseman, carries across the middle of the Admirals line. Left circle, Gustafsson to the front of the net. It bounced off the right skate of O'Brien behind the goal, where it's sent around and then carried to the near circle by Trevor Murphy. Murphy will pass it left to right at Milwaukee's blue line for Butler. Middle of the line for O'Brien, then right wing pass off the bank. The Admirals come into the offensive zone on the right. Pass comes from Butler into the slot. O'Brien goes to the net. He shoots, and a right pad save made by Berube, a dandy. O'Brien will skate it back to the left point, flip it right for Kamenev. Left circle, Murphy with a shot into the right elbow and held by the goaltender Berube. Now Jurko and O'Brien get into a little bit of it. They got into it earlier in the game, you'll remember. 7:19 to go in the second period, 1:06 remaining in 4-on-4 time. Draw will be to the right of Berube. That's the near circle in the Ice Hog zone. Rockford defends the net to the left. Shots are 18-17 for Rockford in the game. This period, 9 for the Admirals, 7 for Rockford. Emil Pettersson across from Matthew Highmore. Stick side of the goaltender, J.F. Berube. The face-off. Push to the near wall. Oleni and Polka. Now Pettersson and Highmore comes away with it. To the right wing boards, Hinostroza. He'll cross the Admirals' blue line. Dangle to the middle of that blue line, then drop it off for Polka. Stick handling into the slot, shut down by Oleni. He'll back his way to the middle of the blue line. Float one to the front of the goal. Lindbeck and Carrier both meeting at the same time, trying to defend it. The Admirals come away with possession anyway, but Carrier was tripped up. Here's Carrier getting a feed from Oleni. Skates into the offensive zone. He'll pass it top of the left circle. Emil Pettersson to the left corner. Carrier tried to slide it behind the net. Svedberg cuts it off there for Rockford, but he's met on the far post by the Admirals' Harry Zolnarchuk. Svedberg will turn it over, top of the near circle. Carrier to the near circle for Zolnarchuk into the corner. He sends one rink wide for Pettersson. Pettersson will pass from the right point to the center point. Carrier, bottom of the far circle. The feed went to Granberg, who kicked it off his right skate. It went up into the air, and he put a backhander on net out of midair, but Berube the save. 11 seconds to go in 4-on-4 time. Ice Hogs changing a pair as Rockford holds at its own blue line, then Fortin turns the puck over, and the Admirals' Petter Granberg will hit the Ice Hogs line and dump it deep. 5-on-5 hockey now as the penalties come to an end. Rockford will skate to center. Norrell. He's able to muscle his way into the offensive zone, but Justin Kirkland tied him up. Also Martinson, his own teammate, Norrell's teammate, kind of bumped into him as well. Admirals don't clear, however. Dauphin loses the handle in the near circle. Went to the corner where he tried to drop it back to the point. Held in for a moment, but onto the stick of the Admirals' Granberg, who banks it left wing. Richard couldn't reach it. And back the other way comes Dahlstrom. Skating along the near wall. He stops at the right point. Backhands the puck to the right hash marks for Alexander Fortin. Fortin pushed to the boards by Granberg. Puck held in at the right point by Dahlstrom, who sends it around the rim from the near corner to the far for Dauphin. He spins in that far corner between Luutinen and Kirkland. The loose puck comes to Kelleher, who sends one right to left at the Admirals' blue line for Richard. Richard hits the red line, dumps it deep. Gustafsson took a pretty good run at Richard. He missed him. Ice Hogs carry out of their own zone. Acapelli off the left wing bank into the Admirals' zone. Acapelli into the far corner where Trevor Murphy ties him up. Acapelli tried to jam it to the point. Trennan picked it off. Passed it to the front of the goal where Moy Skates it to the near circle and then retreats behind the Milwaukee net. Tyler Moy, right wing for Trevor Murphy. He'll bank it ahead for Trennan. Trennan with speed to the Ice Hogs line, but he lost the handle. Ice Hogs control with Peltier in the far circle. He'll pass in front of the net to the right circle for Radish. 4:48 to go in the second period. A 1-1 game between the Admirals and Rockford. Puck banked on the near boards to the Admirals line by Radish. Turned back by O'Brien, but back to the stick of Radish, who now feeds left wing Peltier. He stops above the far circle in Milwaukee's zone. Rockford getting a change. Peltier defended by Murphy. Stick handles by him to the far corner. Steers it back left hash mark. Svedberg goes to the goal line. Comes around the net. Leaves the puck there for Peltier to the far circle. A shot by the Ice Hogs. Graham Knott turned aside by Lindbeck. Held in at the right point, Peltier. He'll skate to the bottom of the near circle. Peltier centering, and Lindbeck got a piece of that with the paddle. Far hash marks, Svedberg, the defenseman. Forced to the boards by the Admirals' Andrew O'Brien. The puck squirts free, and then it's tipped behind the goal by Milwaukee's Trennan for Murphy. Murphy lost it to Knott. Graham Knott to the near hash marks. Tried to drop it to the point. Tipped away by Perfetto to center for Trennan, but Trennan couldn't get it deep after a poke check from Polka. Tied up on the near boards at the red line. The Admirals defend the net to the right. Rockford to the left. Trennan able to muscle it loose, and he'll dump it deep as both clubs get a change. Svedberg behind the Ice Hogs net. Rims it around on the far wall. This goes the length. Hinestrosa and Olney will get there at the same time, so no icing. Hinestrosa in the far corner of the Admirals zone. Tried to control the puck. It slid away off of his stick. Zolnarchuk will tip it free. In behind the Milwaukee net where Olney backhands it to Carrier. Right hash mark Zolnarchuk. Now ahead to Cody Bass. Bass wearing an A as an alternate captain as he's back in the lineup. Got the puck to center. Lost the handle. Then a pass by Dahlstrom hit Carrier. Comes back to Dahlstrom. He passes right wing Hinestrosa into the Admiral zone. Hinestrosa tried to get cute, turned it over, and now Kamenev has a break the other way. Kamenev between the circles goes backhand and he scores! Too much cuteness from Vinny Hinestrosa inside his own blue line, inside the Admirals blue line, leads to a Vladislav Kamenev breakaway goal at 16:44. For Kamenev, his third of the year, and the Admirals take a 2-1 lead.
Milwaukee Admirals go! Scoring his third goal of the season, number 91, Vladislav Kamenev.
Backhander beats Berube, glove side.
Assisted by number 16, Cody Bass. Time of the goal, 16:44.
Cody Bass with his first point of the season, his third game of the year. Ice Hogs carry to the Admirals blue line. Dahlstrom dumps the puck into the near corner. Lieutenant spun away from the hit from Yurko. The Admirals break out. Labrie on the left wing. Slid from him by Kemp to the Ice Hogs line on the right. Norell's left wing pass broken up by Milwaukee's Granberg. Came back to the Ice Hogs line, and Dahlstrom slapped it the length of the ice from the Rockford line. 2:52 to go in the second period. The Admirals up 2-1 on Kamenev's third of the year.
Time of the goal, 16.
Bass gets the lone assist. The Admirals up 2-1. Kamenev with a goal and an assist in this one. Emil Pettersson will face off with David Kemp to the glove side of JF Berube. Kemp wins the draw. Norell behind the Ice Hogs net. Slaps it on the near boards to the half wall. Yurko lost it to the pinch of Lieutenant, who sends it behind the net for Kelleher, who slid it on the goal line. Berube turned it aside. Kemp will pick it up and dish it into the slot for Norell. Left wing pass, Alexander Fortin was behind him. He has to loop back into his own zone. He'll settle it down, passing it to the right corner. Dahlstrom. Left hash marks for Norell. Norell will send it the length. Fortin behind everybody. He'll chase it down behind the Milwaukee net. Alexander Fortin comes into the near corner. Backhander to the front of the goal. A little bit behind the back pass. Yurko tipped it wide. Kemp behind the net. Passes to the right circle. Radish with a shot. Right pad save. Rebound to Yurko. His shot is blocked by Lieutenant. Yurko holds middle of the blue line. Dishes left for Gustafsson. Middle of the line now for Kemp. His shot blocked before it got to the net. And the Admirals will clear to center. Gustafsson at the red line on the left wing. Spinning back to his blue line on the far side. Now pops one in the air. As the Ice Hogs change the forwards, Lieutenant slapped it away with a high stick, but the Ice Hogs touch it, so play goes on as the puck comes to the near wall, but not out. Radish from the right point with a slapper that goes wide. Acapelli to the far corner. Leaves it for Dauphin. Dauphin knocked to the ice by Emil Pettersson. Dauphin shielding it. Pettersson able to wrestle it free. Backhands it to the right hash marks for Kelleher. He'll skate it out of the Admiral zone. Tyler Kelleher shy of the red line. Flipped it ahead. It was off the stick of Gustafsson, and that causes the play to be offside. 90 seconds to go in the second period. The Admirals leading 2-1. We're back in a moment on Sports Radio 105.7 FM, The Fan.
Your Chili's tweet your seat winner on the big screen. Our winner tonight is happens the word favorite song. American Hockey League and CCM.
Admirals 2 in the face-off. Billy Polka, right wing red line. Will send the puck into the Admirals near corner. Murphy forced to the boards by Andreas Martinson. Justin Kirkland comes over to help. Dauphin digs it free. Got it to the half wall where Richard had it stolen from him by Acapelli. Acapelli just shot it wide of the far pipe. Held in at the left hash marks by Svedberg to the far dot. Acapelli drags it to the goal line. Centers for Dauphin. His stick lifted and he's knocked to the ice by Richard. Far corner Butler. Slid it behind, but it's picked off by Dauphin. Dauphin spinning around and then sends it on the rim to the right point for Billy Polka. Polka holding right on the line. To the left point. Missed Svedberg. Ice looks back as Butler will clear to center. 3-on-2. Kirkland on the left. Dropped it off. Murphy with a big blast right into the belly of J.F. Berube. 49 seconds left in the second period. A 2-1 Admirals lead. Draw will be to the right of Berube. 14 games in the NHL last season with the New York Islanders for J.F. Berube. Yakov Trenin will face off with Tyler Secura in the near circle. Stick side of Berube. And the draw, won by Rockford. Radish in the near corner, off the glass. It hit a mask of a Rockford player and it will go out of play, so the draw will be to the right of Berube once again. If you're ready to return to sports and activities, start with Aurora Sports Health. They'll get you moving forward. Learn more at aurora.org/sports. The Admirals travel tomorrow to Grand Rapids. They'll play the Griffins Sunday afternoon. Our next broadcast, 2:30 pregame, 3 o'clock face-off Central Time on Sunday. Trenin and Secura on the draw in the near circle. Stick side of Berube. Admirals win this face-off. Left point Olney has a lane. He winds up. The shot blocked off the stick of Peltier, who reaches out to the far boards. And Peltier chased it down and will chip it to the Admirals line on the far wall where Olney poked it back to center. Turned back by Secura, however, into the Admirals far corner. Carrier's there. Bumped there by Graham Knott. Olney helps. He'll play it on the right wing rim for Trenin, who dropped it off for the trailing Moy. Moy hits the Ice Hogs line. Gustafson stole it from him. Trenin followed. Slaps it from the top of the far circle around the net where it's picked up by Radish. He'll clear it to the line off the stick of Yurko, but not out. Trenin holds middle of the line. Right hash marks Moy. 8 seconds to go in the period. Flip the puck into the far corner. Gustafson is there for Rockford. Stick handling away from a couple, but Trenin poked it away. Down Perfetto to the bottom of the far circle. Trenin shot it at the horn. It goes wide. Teams penalized twice.
And tonight, Jonas Luth.
To a shootout now, Hershey and Rochester. It's the Laval Rocket leading the Syracuse Crunch 4-3 in the third. Has a goal and an assist in this contest for Milwaukee. And the third period here at Panther Arena is underway. The puck to the middle of the Rockford line, Darren Radish. He moves right and then advances to the red line. He coughed it up, but he got it back out of the skates of Zolnierchuk on the right wing. Martinson with a shot floating to the net. Lindbeck will hang on. 19:48 to play in the third period. A 2-1 Admirals lead on goals from Zolnierchuk and Kamenev. Secura has the goal for Rockford. Face off to the glove side of Lindbeck. Kamenev will face off with Dauphin. And the draw. Tried to be pushed back to the point, but the Admirals pick it off. As Zolnierchuk will pass it right wing. Cody Bass will chip and chase from the red line into the near corner. Gustafson and Bass fall as they crash into the end boards. Puck goes behind the net. Zolnierchuk is there. Bass still trying to get up off his left hip. He's got a stick tangled up in his skates, it appears. It's exactly the case. And now we're ready to go as the Ice Hogs come back into the Admiral zone. A dribbler from the left point. Short hop by Lindbeck, who turned it aside with a pad for O'Brien. He'll clear it off the left wing glass to neutral. Polka back at his own blue line. Forced back a little bit further by Cody Bass. Admirals will get a change, and then the pass goes right wing as the Ice Hogs try to catch him off the stick of Yurko at the Admirals line behind the Milwaukee net. Olney's clear is held in. Moving to the left circle is Camp into the slot. A fire by Yurko went wide. Boy, did he whip that one from between the circles, and he missed the net. Far corner, Kemp throws it with his hand around the Admirals goal to the near corner. Carrier will play it ahead out to neutral. It missed Bobby Butler on the right wing. This will go the length of the ice, and icing is the whistle with 18:43 to play in the third period. The Admirals leading the Ice Hogs 2-1. It's the Wendy's hour. When your head says salad but your stomach wants something satisfying, there's Wendy's taco salad with crispy tortilla chips, hearty chili, sour cream, and a side of salsa. Wendy's taco salad isn't just delicious, it's deliciously different. Kampf and Kirkland on the draw to the right of Lindbeck. Admirals win the face-off. Bass tapped it to the near corner for Carrier. Butler tapped it to the corner for Carrier. Gets it to neutral, and then it bounced away from Polka into the Rockford zone. Polka and Butler. Polka fell on his backside trying to keep that puck away from the Admirals forward Bobby Butler. Anthony Richard digs it loose. His centering attempt on the far post picked off and cleared behind the net by Svedberg, but held in at the right point by Carrier, who rims it around the net to the left. Hash marks Olney. Olney skates into the left corner. Behind the goal for Richard. Richard to the right point, Carrier. Wrister to the goal is blocked out to neutral by Alexander Fortin off his shins. Bobby Butler comes back in between the Milwaukee circles as Rockford changes all 5. Left circle in the Milwaukee zone, Olney. Gives it to Labrie. Labrie will bank it back to Jimmy Olney, who backed his way to the goal line in the corner. Now left wing, Labrie. Slides it from the Admirals blue line into the Rockford zone. Norrell in the far corner. Avoids the Pedersen hit. Got it to Sekura, who slides it ahead on the right wing boards for Peltier. Peltier finds Sekura, middle of the Rockford line. He'll skate to the middle of the Admirals line. A wrist shot blocked off the ankles at Granberg. Following the play was Peltier. He drags it to the near wall, and then he tripped and fell into the boards as Labrie will send the puck behind the net for Lieutenant. Top of the left circle, Emil Pedersen. Right wing pass broken up by Dahlstrom off his right hip at the Ice Hogs line. Peltier will grab hold, carry it back into the Admirals end, hits the blue line and dumps it behind Lindbeck. Lindbeck slow to get rid of it. Stick was hacked by Peltier. Lindbeck backhands it to the near corner for Granberg. He passes right wing for Kelleher, but he can't get it past Dauphin at the left point. Dauphin will send it around the Milwaukee net. Now Lieutenant will try. From the left circle, he passes between the Admiral circles for Granberg. Right wing red line, Perfetto. Perfetto stood up at the red line. And the puck taken back by Acapelli, who crosses from the top of the right circle. A shot missed the net. Near hash marks Tyler Moy. Moy sends it around the rim behind the Admirals goal. Left corner, Lieutenant off the dasher. It got by Radish at the right point. Into the Rockford zone. Icing is waved off. Gustafson in the far corner. Leaves it off the end bank for Darren Radish, who taps it around the net. Murphy tried to hold from the right point, but it got by him, and Acapelli will flip one end over end to center ice. Martinson had it picked out of his skates by Moy, but Martinson will get it back as Moy's left wing pass is picked off by the back checker. Out of the near wall, Gustafson. Left wing red line, Martinson into the Admiral zone to the top of the near circle. Left it for Acapelli, whose wrister to the goal is covered by Lindbeck. 16:28 to play in the third period. It's the Admirals 2 and the Ice Hogs 1. U.S. Bank offers solutions tailored to your business needs. Talk to a local U.S. Bank business banker today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Children's Hospital of Wisconsin has more than 20 primary care clinics in southeast Wisconsin. To find a location near you, visit chw.org/primary care. Kids deserve the best. Kampf and Kamenev on the draw to the right of Lindbeck. Stick side of the Admirals goaltender. Face-off in the near circle. The Admirals defend the net to the left. Shots on the scoreboard, 23-20 for Rockford. Admirals win the face-off. Olney rims it around the net. It's tipped to the line. Pushed back in offside by Polka. Rockford touches up as Carrier controls in the near circle. Banks it right wing to the Ice Hogs line. Knocked out of Bass's skates by Alexander Fortin. Into the near corner. Svedberg will send it around the net. Right circle. Polka ahead for Yurko. Left wing pass. Too far for Camp. It bounces off the wall. And with his paddle down on the near post, Lindbeck will pick up the carom and cover it up. 16:04 to go in the third period. A 2-1 Admirals lead. The Admirals are calling women of all ages to show your skills on the ice. TheAdmirals.com for more. Face-off in the near circle. 16:04 to play in the third period. Admirals up 2-1. Face-off, Kirkland wins. Near corner, Alex Carrier. Carrier's outlet broken up by Vinny Hinestrosa. Highmore and Johnson help. Johnson able to fire it around with a backhander to the right point along the rim for Polka. Left point, Svedberg sails one wide. Puck hung up on the webbing behind the Milwaukee goal. Tap loose to the near trapezoid line. Highmore chips it high off the glass behind the net to the far hash marks. Kamenev poked it away from Hinestrosa. Olney knocked to a knee, tried to clear, but Hinestrosa knocked that one away. Then he's tied up by Kamenev, but Hinestrosa maintains possession. Then he lost it to a poke from Kirkland on the far wall. They tangle along the boards. It's slid away by Hinestrosa behind the Milwaukee net. Carrier there for the Admirals. Right wing pass, broken up by the pinching Svedberg. Came back to Carrier. Now he'll pop one in the air, and it hit the scoreboard. Oddly enough, that might be the first time that the scoreboard has been hit. And it's not like it's ridiculously high up. Might be the first time the scoreboard has been hit in now the second season that the Admirals have been back here at Panther Arena. Draw to the right of Lindbeck. Sekura on the draw with the Admirals Pedersen. The Admirals come away with possession as PC Labrie will bank it off the left wing boards to the Rockford zone. 15:11 to play in the third. 2-1 the Admirals on top of Rockford. Dahlstrom fights through a check, slides the puck across the middle of the Admirals line, but Trevor Murphy's waiting for it. He'll pass it right wing. Got by Labrie, who was defended by Secura into the Rockford zone near corner. Norell forced to the boards by Labrie. Coughed it up. Emil Pettersson in the near corner. Lost it to a poke from William Peltier around the net to the far corner. Dahlstrom backhander along the far boards. O'Brien pinching, tied up not. The puck got through both of them into the Admirals' far circle where Murphy will give to Pettersson. He'll skate left to right at the Milwaukee line, then pop one in the air into the Rockford zone. Norell at the near hash marks, defended by Perfetto. Got rid of it for Knott. Knott will clear it to the line. It came out off the chest of Trennan. Trennan brought it back in offside. 14:32 to play in the third period. 2-1, the Admirals on top. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Milwaukee Admirals hockey. From UW Milwaukee Panther Arena, this is Milwaukee Admirals hockey. I'm Aaron Sims. 14:25 to play in the third. The puck behind the Rockford net. The Ice Hogs defend the net to the right. Admirals up 2-1. Eric Gustafsson skates to the near circle. His pass to the middle of the ice. Martinson moving right wing to the red line. He's shut down by Perfetto, so he skates back to his own blue, then passes right to left for Gustafsson. And from the red line, Gustafsson zings one high off the glass in the far corner. Acapelli will clear that loose puck around the Admirals net to the near circle where Granberg cut it off and then moves it ahead for Perfetto, trying to get around a defender. He centers from the bottom of the near circle. He had a step on Radish, but the pass is picked off by the back-checking Laurent Dauphin. He flipped it to neutral, and then the Admirals slap it the other way. Here's Trennan into the offensive zone, moving around to the right corner. Trennan still with the puck at the right point. He'll pass it left circle. Olney from the half wall, a shot blocked. Second effort to the front of the net. First one was off of Andreas Martinson. Second one was played by a hand, so we'll have a draw to the outside the Rockford zone. There's a break first. 13:37 to play. 2-1 Admirals on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
Absolutely there, Matt, for the Brewers. Next, congratulations. 3-0. 10 minutes.
/Chesney to Kemp. And the Admirals' Kamenev will pick up the loose puck from the red line. He'll dump to the near corner. Rockford defends the net to the right. Alexander Fortin near circle. Can't clear past a pinching Carrier. Carrier then had it tipped away by Fortin to center, but Zolnarchuk was backing up the play at neutral. Kept it at the Rockford line. It bounced off a couple of skates, and then Camp will spin one right side where Yurko will tip it from the Admirals line behind the Admirals net. Yurko chased it down to the near trapezoid line. Left hash marks Kemp to the left point for Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom skates back to the middle of the line. Passes right. Norell with a shot. Blocked by a sliding Bass to the far. Down a shot. Turned aside by the right pad of Lindbeck on the wrister from Alexander Fortin. The Admirals lift the rebound the length of the ice. Icing is the whistle with 12:49 to play. Stenny's on Second and National is Milwaukee's #1 hockey bar with free shuttles to all Admirals games. Stenny's has the NHL package and will show any NHL game at any time. They also feature a full food menu serving 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. featuring their TV buffalo wings, which can be tossed in 10 different flavors. Stenny's also famous for their Bloody Marys, which have been voted best bloody in the city 3 years in a row. Stenny's, Milwaukee's #1 hockey bar. You should be there. Far circle, Kamenev on the draw with Luke Johnson. The puck squirts free on the far wall, and Kamenev will skate it out to center. Moving on the left wing, he stick handles into the offensive zone, takes a bump from Hinostroza as it turned into a 1-on-3. The Admirals complete a line change. The Ice Hogs control the puck. Long pass up the middle, missed everybody, but Lindbeck had to make the stop. He'll tip the puck to the near corner where Murphy dished it off for Kirkland. He'll bank it ahead on the right wing. Butler now to Richard on the right. Richard into the offensive zone, trying to get a step on Dahlstrom. He got to the bottom of the near circle, and finally Dahlstrom got the better of it with a poke check. Comes free to the right point. Murphy with a high wrister. Misses the far pipe. Left circle, O'Brien. O'Brien with a wrister to the net. That's off a body. Bounces to the near hash marks. Kirkland holding. Kirkland skates to the goal line. Flips a pass behind the net. Richard centering on the far post. Picked off at the far faceoff dot by Johnson. Luke Johnson will play it to the Admirals line where O'Brien turned it the other direction. Back into the Rockford zone. Darren Radish chases with Kirkland on his tail. Radish rims it around hard on the right wing boards. Gustafsson has it at neutral. Left wing for Knott. Knott into the Admirals zone, and he mishandled the pass, so offside is the whistle with 11:48 to play in the third period. The Admirals 2 and the Ice Hogs 1. Nothing energizes hockey fans quite like a hot slice of pizza. Palermo's Pizza, proud sponsor of the Milwaukee Admirals, invites you to try their family-friendly varieties. Secura and Pettersson outside the Admirals' blue line on the near wall. Admirals defend the net to the left. Pettersson wins the faceoff. Granberg right to left for Lieutenant. He'll skate ahead to the left wing red line and slide one along the ice. In behind the Rockford net, out of the far corner. Gustafsson poked it free to the right corner. Radish. Ice Hogs break out. Right wing pass on the far wall. Peltier missed it. Lieutenant will flip it the other way. Off a high stick of Pettersson, but then controlled by Gustafsson at the blue line. So the Ice Hogs maintain possession. As Knott carries to the near hash marks. Lieutenant with a poke check. Knott tried to center from the wall toward the front of the net. But Sekura was ridden to the corner wall boards by Labrie. Then Sekura tried to pass out of the near corner, but Kelleher picked it off in the near faceoff circle. He'll hit the red line, flipped it across the Rockford blue. Radish turns it right back out to the far side of the ice where Knott lost it to the Admirals' Kelleher. Pettersson trying to dig it free. It's tangled in their skates, and now it comes loose to Dauphin, who carries across the Admirals' line on the right wing, leaving it for Martinson to the far dot. A shot into the glove of the goaltender, kicked away from him, but he got his left pad out on the follow. And the Admirals keep it out of the net. Now a shot from the right point by Svedberg is turned aside by Lindbeck. Behind the Admirals' net, Oleni sends the puck on the right wing for Kelleher. He'll skate to the red line. Passed it ahead for Perfetto, broken up, but Carrier holds at the blue line. His shot to the net hit Svedberg, knocked away to the left point. Oleni, he'll slap a pass right wing. Carrier will send the puck into the near corner. Goes around the net for Trennan in the far. Trennan sends it back from where it came to the right hash marks. Carrier behind the goal for Moy. Sidesteps a check from Polka, but a good job by Polka to put his body in the way. So the Ice Hogs tipped it loose. Send it around again. Acapelli to the near hash marks. Dauphin. Dauphin will play it to the Admirals' line. Perfetto got their back checking before Acapelli did, and the Admirals control at their own blue line with Carrier on the right. Pass to the middle of the ice was broken up, but Moy followed, picked up the loose puck, skates into the left wing corner of the Rockford zone. Leaves the puck for Yakov Trenin. Trenin tried to drag it behind. David Camp ties him up. Now Tyler Moy over to help in that far corner to the right of Berube. With 9:51 to go in the third period, the Admirals lead 2-1. Tyler Moy in that far corner. Held up by Dahlstrom. The puck tapped free and the Ice Hogs break out. Now here's Yurko one-on-one with Murphy. Yurko above the right circle, passes left looking for the breaking Thornton. Harry Zolnarchuk was stride for stride and tipped it away and then cleared it to center ice where Cody Bass outside the Admirals blue line tangles with David Camp. Camp frees it for Yurko. Yurko spun around from Murphy. And Zolnarchuk will lift the puck the other direction. This will be icing against the Admirals. Yurko did a little spinorama move to get around Murphy. But Zolnarchuk was there to knock the puck away. Icing is the violation. 9:23 left third period, 2-1. The Admirals on top. Kamenev will take the face-off for the Admirals across from Highmore. Stick side of Anders Lindbeck. Draw one by Highmore. Left point Gustafsson. Winds up. The shot deflected off the stick of Kamenev in the slot to the far wall. Highmore backhands it to the far corner. Johnson, he'll rim it around the goal to the left point Gustafsson. Gustafsson leaves it at the left point for Hinostroza to the right circle. Johnson couldn't get rid of it quick enough as Trevor Murphy cut off the shooting lane. Now around the net near corner, Hinostroza clockwise spin, got it to the bottom of the near circle, and Highmore shot it high and wide. Held in at the right point, Radish. Left point, Gustafsson. Slaps to the right circle. Johnson with a shot. Left pad save, Lindback. Far corner, Johnson again for the Ice Hogs. Tied up by Kamenev, but he got rid of it for Highmore. Behind the goal, pass was in the air over the stick of Hinostroza. Pinching from the left point was Gustafsson. He keeps it alive for the Ice Hogs in the near corner. Now O'Brien upended, and Hinostroza comes away with the puck around the net. He sent it on the far post. Two Ice Hogs players couldn't get their stick on it. Cody Bass will send it the length of the ice for Milwaukee, and icing will be the whistle against Milwaukee. They'll take it with 8:29 to go in the third period. This period, according to the scoreboard, the Ice Hogs have outshot the Admirals 8-0. 28-20 in the game, but the Admirals up 2-1. Draw will be to the right of Anders Lindbeck. Kamenev across from Laurent Dauphin. Face-off in the near Admirals circle. Milwaukee defends the net to the left. Admirals win the face-off. Murphy behind the net. Off the left wing glass. This will be another icing violation against the Admirals as it got over the head of Vili Polka. So we'll have another face-off in the Milwaukee zone, this time to the left of Anders Lindback. That's his glove side. Draw will be in the far circle. Kamenev across from Dauphin. These guys have been on the ice a long time here. Dauphin wins the faceoff. Right point Polka. Fakes the shot, then passes left point Svedberg. Svedberg, high slot Dauphin. Spins back to the middle of the line. Flips a pass to the right hash marks. Acapelli knocked away from him by Murphy, but not cleared. Leaping was Polka to hold at the right point. He passes left for Svedberg with a shot off the stick of O'Brien wide. O'Brien from behind the goal rims it away. Held in at the right point by Polka, but then tipped away, and now a break the other way for Zolnarchuk. Above the left circle, he's slowed up. As he's out of gas, he tried to have Cody Bass catch up. On the ice now is Kirkland. Kirkland will carry to the near corner. Zolnarchuk, boy, he really was out of gas there. Ice Hogs break out. Polka will lob the puck from inside the Ice Hogs line, the length of the ice, and offside will be the whistle against Rockford. Dauphin was going to beat everybody to it if it was icing, but it'll be offside instead. The pass originated from the Rockford zone, so the faceoff will be to the right of J.F. Berube. 7:40 to go in the third period. 2-1 the draw to the right of the goaltender Berube. Kemp and Kirkland on the draw. Kemp is kicked out. Fortin will take the face-off across from Kirkland. And now Kirkland is kicked out. Bobby Butler will take the face-off with Alexander Fortin. And the Admirals push it to the far wall. Richard will drop it left point. Lieutenant with a shot. Off a skate. Comes to the slot. Dahlstrom will play it to center. Yurko had his stick lifted by Jonas Lieutenant. Lieutenant retreats to the far corner. Dishes it to Richard on the left wing. He'll tap it to neutral. Dahlstrom at the red line. Turn it back to the Admirals blue where Lieutenant passes to the middle of the Admirals line. Granberg off the right wing bank. Richard ridden off the puck by Norrell, but tapped it to the near corner where Alexander Fortin with a clockwise spin gets away from Bobby Butler and passes to center for Kemp. Right wing now for Yurko. Dropped it off. Fortin above the right circle. Moves to the dot. He shoots. Lindbeck the save, and he hangs on. 7:06 to play. The Admirals up 2-1 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan.
He's Chicken Dance Cam. Let's see what you got.
Was at 3:45 of the second. Sour cream and a side of salsa. Wendy's taco salad isn't just delicious, it's deliciously different. Luke Johnson across from Vladislav Kamenev to the left of Lindbeck. That's his glove side. Far circle in the Admirals zone. Milwaukee defends the net to the left. Rockford, according to the scoreboard, out shooting the Admirals 9-0 this period. Face off. He skated out of the zone on the left wing by Carrier. He'll bank it shy of the red line into the Rockford zone. Labrie chasing into the far corner with Gustafson. Gustafson tapped it. Pettersson, a lot of snow built up in that far corner. Pettersson slid it behind the net. Gustafson there. He'll skate to the near circle, then pass it left wing. Highmore off his stick into the bench. 6:48 to play in the third period. It's the Admirals 2 and the Ice Hogs 1. Brewers on Deck is set for Sunday, January 28th. And if you purchase tickets before December 1st, you'll receive a free ticket for select 2018 Brewers April home games. Visit brewers.com/on-deck. Draw on the near circle. Glove side of J.F. Berube. Emil Pettersson and Matthew Highmore. Highmore wins the draw. Behind the Rockford net, Eric Gustafson tight to the far post. Gustafson up the middle of the ice. Pettersson blocked it, but it ricocheted to Hinestrosa, who from outside the middle of the Admirals line dumps to the far corner. Played by Highmore, looking for Hinestrosa behind the net. Knocked away back into that corner, where Olney will pass it left wing Labrie. Out to center ice. Darren Radish outside the Admirals line on the far board. Sends it back in behind the Milwaukee goal. Carrier there for the Admirals. Off the near wall, Hinestrosa blocked it down. It came back to Carrier, who's clearing attempt, deflected off Hinestrosa to the slot. Labrie able to find it and pass it right wing. It missed Kelleher. Ice Hogs Dauphin picked it off. Skates back into the zone on the left wing, but Highmore was too deep in the Admiral zone and could not get out in time offside. 6:08 left third period. The Admirals 2 and the Ice Hogs 1. Face off outside the Admirals blue line on the near side of the ice. Trennan across from Dauphin on the draw. Rockford wins the face-off. Polka, right wing red line. Lobs one into the far corner. Murphy there. Spins it behind the net. O'Brien, he turned it over to Acapelli. Acapelli then fanned on the centering attempt. It deflects off a skate to the near wall. Trennan will push it to center ice. Found Perfetto. Top of the right circle. Perfetto with a wrister into the belly of Berube, who hangs on. And there is a break with 5:49 left. It's the Admirals 2, the Ice Hogs 1 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM. Perfetto, the first shot this period for the Admirals. Secura kicked out. In comes Knott across from the Admirals. Yakov Trennan. Face-off won by Rockford. Svedberg out of the near corner. Banks it off the left wing boards into the Admirals zone. O'Brien will scoop it up in the near circle. Banks it off the same wall to neutral. Kick back in by the right skate of Svedberg onto the stick of Murphy. Rockford touches up as Murphy will pass left wing to the Ice Hogs line off the stick of Perfetto. Berube meets it on the far post. Sends it around the net. Svedberg kept it going. Left hash marks Knott. He'll pop one in the air into the Admiral zone. This have enough for icing? It does, as Granberg is back to touch with 5:21 to play. The Admirals are 1 for 3 on the power play in this one. Rockford 0 for 3. Power play stats all season brought to you by American Transmission Company, helping to keep the ice frozen, businesses running, and communities strong. Face-off will be in the near circle, glove side of Berube. Kamenev will take the face-off with Sekura. And nobody's kicked out, but we get a delay. Try again, and now we drop the puck. Right hash marks, it's Harry Zolnierchuk. Skates to the corner, flips one through the slot to the far wall where Luutinen will send it on the rim behind the net for Bass. Bass tried to feed Zolnierchuk at the bottom of the far circles. Svedberg blocked it with a skate. Came to the near corner, and Ville Poka will clear it to neutral. Luutinen back in the Admirals' right circle. Passes left wing, Zolnierchuk back to the right side at the Admirals' line, Granberg. Off the right wing boards, tip to the middle of the Rockford line. Bass swings and hits it with his right hand into the near Rockford circle as the Admirals get a change. 4:50 to play in the third. Now Zolnierchuk steals an outlet from Dahlstrom and slides the puck along the near boards into the corner. Dahlstrom able to tip it away from Butler behind the Rockford goal for Yurko. Ahead on the right wing, Kampf. Blue line to the red line. Now he'll sail it in behind the Admirals net. Lindbeck is there to clear it away himself to the far corner. Yurko knocked it down off his chest. He centered through the crease. Off the skate of Granberg, it comes to the near hash marks. Butler ties up with Fortin. Bobby Butler looking for space to operate. He'll lob one in the air to neutral ice. Picked up by Richard, but then slapped away from him by Dahlstrom. Rockford back on the attack. Fortin to the top of the far circle. Yurko, he's forced back to the point. He'll pass it center point. Norrell with a shot off the glove of Lindbeck to the far corner. Granberg to the far dot. Butler. The Admirals break out as it's tapped ahead to Kirkland. Now left wing for Richard. Push back to Kirkland, but it's offside. 4:05 to play. And the Admirals on top 2-1. Face off outside the Rockford blue line on the far side of the ice. The Ice Hogs defend the net to the right. Again, the Admirals at at Grand Rapids on Sunday afternoon, a 3 o'clock face-off Central Time, 2:30 pregame. Emil Pettersson and Matthew Highmore on the draw. Highmore wins. Rockford's right circle. Radish off the right wing boards for Johnson. He'll pass it left wing. Gustafsson at the red line. Tried to shovel it ahead. But turned over to Carrier, who slid the puck to the middle of the Rockford line. Kelleher's stick was lifted by Luke Johnson. Rockford controls between the circles with Gustafsson. Left wing Hinostroza. Boy, Carrier could have had him measured. Hinostroza tipped the puck free to Gustafsson, who gets into the slot, then shoots one into the chest of the goalie. And Lindbeck hangs on as that puck dropped to the ice. Lindbeck kept his legs tight together. 3:42 to go in the third. The Admirals up 2-1. And Rockford has outshot the Admirals 11-1 in this third period. Draw away to the right of Milwaukee's netminder. Kamenev will take the face-off with Highmore. Kamenev, despite the Admirals playing so poorly on Wednesday night in a 6-3 loss, Kamenev had 2 points in that game. He has 2 tonight. Admirals win the draw, and Carrier will clear the puck to center. Gustafsson couldn't control it. Cody Bass chases after it and gets it into the offensive zone. Leaves it left circle, and Zolnierchuk with a headhunter that went over the net. Held in at the right point by Carrier. Gustafsson and Zolnierchuk battle in the near corner. Highmore is there to help. He'll pass it left wing. Hinostroza back to the right off the stick of Radish to center. Jimmy Olney on the far side of the ice at the red line will send it in deep. Controlled by the Ice Hogs, Gustafsson. His pass to neutral, picked off. Richard will skate back into the zone to the far corner. Hits the brakes, then does a little move on Radish. He centers for Kirkland. What a pass! But J.F. Berube makes the stop on a point-blank chance from Kirkland between the wheels. Anthony Richard got between 3 behind the net and was able to find some space to make a spinning backhand pass to Kirkland in the slot. What a pass by Richard. It missed 2 other sticks, so we had 3 guys defending, and it hopped 2 sticks. Ice Hogs in the near circle win the draw. Laurent Dauphin will carry to center. Hits the Admirals blue line. Tried to dump it deep, but Murphy blocked it down at the near circle and slid it to center ice. Svedberg at the red line sends one rink wide into the Admirals far corner off the boards. O'Brien will turn it back to center, and then Richard tipped it by a defender again. Richard far dot. Richard to the goal line. He never got the pass away as a sliding defender. Svedberg got in the way. Now to the right circle. Murphy shoots and scores. Richard passed to the right corner for Butler. He fed Murphy, and Murphy went high glove on Berube. It's 17-22. Trevor Murphy with his first of the year, and the Admirals are up 3-1.
Milwaukee Admirals go! Scoring his his first goal of the season, number 8, Trevor Murphy.
What a shift from Richard.
Assisted by number 12, Bobby Butler. And by number 90, Anthony Richard. Time of the goal,
2:34 to play in the third period. 3-1 the score. The Admirals on top. Yurko and Labrie jawing one another. We had a face-off that was shot out of play, so we'll do it again. Not again, but another face-off. Yurko and Labrie continue their chat on the far wing. Face-off. Labrie having words with Yurko, who skates by him. Into the Admirals' right circle. Carrier, right wing, off the stick of Moy. Into the Ice Hog zone near corner. Gustafsson. 2:23 to play in the third period. Turned over at the blue line. Moy, slapper, missed the net. Left hash marks Emil Pettersson. Pettersson will flutter one behind the goal. Labrie chasing. Gustafsson poked it loose for Darren Radish. Far hash marks, far trapezoid line. He got it to the half wall where Jimmy Olney's shot is deflected out of play. 2:10 to play in the third period. The Admirals up 3-1. Face-off will be to the right. Take the draw for the Ice Hawks. 3-1 Milwaukee. Just 3 shots this period according to the scoreboard. The face-off. Johnson's asked to leave. Vinny Hinestrosa will come in and take the face-off. Face-off win for the Admirals. Left point, Lieutenant. Wrister through traffic off the glove of the goaltender, Berube. Cleared away by Dahlstrom. Right circle, Norrell off the right wing glass. It missed everybody. Icing will be the whistle as Lieutenant goes back to touch it. 1:58. And it'll be Luke Johnson again across from the Admirals' Vladislav Kamenev. Face-off. Johnson encroaches on the circle, but not kicked out. Kamenev and Johnson again will try, and the Admirals win the draw. Left point, Lieutenant. Top of the left circle, Bass to the slot. Kamenev left it for Lieutenant. Lieutenant forced back to the blue line with good pressure from Hinestrosa. Lieutenant retreats back to his own blue line, then calmly passes right side. Boy, Jonas Lieutenant for a guy playing his first AHL game. Now, he has played 2 in North America, and he's been a pro in Finland for quite some time, but he admitted to some nerves coming into tonight. He hasn't looked it, though, out on the ice. High slot after a turnover off a stick of Butler. The goaltender goes to the net. The Admirals force a turnover. Berube was going to the bench. Then he comes back out. Now he goes back as the Admirals fight for possession at center ice. Hinestrosa will kick it free. Leave the puck back into the Rockford left circle for Robin Norrell. Empty Rockford goal with 1:15 to play. The Admirals up 3-1. Norrell in the left circle, leaving the puck for Tomas Yurko. Yurko will stick handle to the right wing, hits the red line, fires it off the right wing glass. Lindbeck will play it behind the Admirals goal. High on the far glass. It got by a couple of defenders on the left wing. Zolnarchuk to the red line. Right side Butler. Butler will shoot the puck and it went off the post. A Rockford player came off the bench on a line change and really shut down the chance from Butler. Puck is still behind the Rockford goal. Finally controlled by Yurko with 44 seconds to play. Yurko will carry to center ice. Left wing red line. He'll send the puck in behind Lindbeck. Lindbeck's out of the net to rim it away. High on the far glass again. This one gloved down at the right hash marks by Polka. He'll jab it to the far corner. Martinson. O'Brien and Kirkland are there. Kirkland sends it around the Admirals net. Left hash marks Gustafsson. Dropped it for Hinestrosa, who fell as he tried to shoot it to the net. It got to the corner. Martinson plays it behind the goal for Kemp. Right hash marks. Pass comes to Yurko. Right point Polka. Left point. Pass too far for Gustafsson, but he stretches out to tip it to the corner, where a centering attempt by Martinson is broken up by Kirkland, and the Admirals, O'Brien will rim it away hard on the far wall. This will go the length, and Richard's going to beat everybody to it, so no icing. With 3 seconds to go in the game, Polka takes the puck away from Richard. The Admirals win this one. Your final score, Marcus Thesis, is coming up next on Sports Radio 105.7 FM, The Fan.